Hello, everybody. Welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber, and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are all doing well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning into this. If you're wondering why I'm laughing, it's because this incense smoke has decided to just right now start blowing right in my face. So we're just gonna try and work through it, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I think I already said this, but anyway, I hope you are having a good day or night or whenever it is that you are tuning into this. Before we jump into the tarot reading, just a few quick announcements. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link to that will be listed down in the description box below. Also, I have launched my website, so you can now book personal readings with me through my website, which will also be listed down below. You can also just email me if you want to book personal readings. But yeah, the website is another option, I guess. It's also going to have other things coming, but that is all in the works and way too much to discuss today. Okay, anyway, we have a lot of messages today. So today, jumping into this reading was very, very interesting. The energies were intense, and I don't know if it's because of the full moon that was yesterday or if it's because of it's probably because of everything, to be honest with you. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on astrologically, cosmically. I just thought of the cosmic owl from Adventure Time. Two of Swords. Yeah, we're not really getting cards right now. I forgot what I was gonna say, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I had like an entire reading set up, pre-shuffled oracle cards, different decks, like everything in mind. And as I sat down to start this reading, I was just guided to like not do any of those and to just get into it. I was getting a feeling of like a sense of urgency almost. It feels to me like there's some in the collective that are finding these energies to be very intense. For some, I'm feeling like it could be family stuff. If like I was getting a message of I'm gonna blow up on them. So like however that resonates for you, or if it doesn't resonate for you, you know, to only take what resonates, leave the rest. But yeah, it feels to me like there's some, I don't know, like maybe you might be feeling angry, but that could only be for, you know, that's only gonna be applicable for some in the collective. For others of you in the collective, I'm feeling we're gonna keep that. I'm gonna start off with some crystals because I want to get some, I don't know, I just want to start off with the crystals. Like, I just feel like that's a good way to start this reading, and then we can jump right into like getting some advice and seeing what's going on. And if you have these crystals currently, then maybe you can go like pause the video and grab them. I don't know. But anyway, we'll get to that. So yeah, for others of you, I do feel like there's a sense of like coming together. It's like almost in a way kind of like a new year for some. I'm feeling 1, 2, 3, 4, which is representative of things like it's almost like, and it's like 10, 10 too. It's like the cycles, you know, the wheel turns and then it turns, whatever. You know what I mean. It's hard to explain with words. But it feels like there's like a completion. For some, it feels like a completion. Something that was started last year is like finally, maybe for some it's like finally manifesting, or you finally worked through whatever it was you were trying to work through or learned specific lessons. It's like a closing out of certain cycles and then the beginning of new cycles, because, you know, endings are beginnings and beginnings are endings. So, you know, it's kind of like one and the same. When something ends, it's something new begins. So, you know, it's like that fork in the road. You come to the fork in the road and you have two choices, you know. And I also kind of feel like for some it's a choice of like, do you want to take the path of least resistance or not? You know, how far have we learned on this previous journey? All right. No, let's get one more. All right. I knew it was going to be another green one. So we have 3 greens and a white. We're just going to get right into the reading. I have more oracle cards too. But we'll set that over there. So the first one that popped out, I'm probably not going to say this right. Zoisite. Yeah, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. So it is in tune with your emotions. This sacred stone can shift emotions and help break through emotional trauma. When anxiety and worry flood your mind, this stone will assist you in your meditation. It allows you to use its celestial energy to let go of the angst. Yeah, so I feel like for a lot of us, like there's it could be like trauma healing, like childhood wounds, or like I said, like ancestral cycles, generational healing. It's going to be different for everybody, but I feel like there's like a lot of for some there's a lot of anxiety. It's almost like a sense of urgency, like an urge, like you, for whatever it is, it's like you feel like it has to be done now, or it's like it has to be taken care of now. Maybe you just found out about something now that's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain that. The only thing that's coming to mind is the F word. So, you know, apply that how that resonates for you. Okay, so the next one we have is jadeite. Green jadeite is the most common color. This creamy green stone is a symbol of peace and purity. Held to the forehead during meditation, it will bring vivid visions that often contain messages. It can allow you to dream of walking the astral plane. Cool. So this one, there's both of these are talking about meditation. So meditation could be something that could benefit you right now, especially with the healing. Also, like with this, with all of the green here, this is very indicative of the heart chakra. So there could be like a lot of like heart healing that you're doing. Maybe you've been working on specifically the heart chakra, or just like cleansing the chakras in general. The upper chakras maybe. Those are the easier ones, and recommended to go first from what I've read. Different video for a different day. Anyway, yes, green. You could be an earth sign too, or have earth placements in your chart. But you don't have to, just because of the green here. I was just feeling that. Okay, so the next one is green adventurine. I don't know. Words are hard. This very powerful stone is known to promote positivity. When held close, this green stone can stimulate creativity and open your mind to a fresh new outlook on reality. Green aventurine is also a calming stone, stimulating emotional healing. I feel like for some there could be like past things coming up, like maybe things that you thought you had dealt with might be resurfacing. Maybe people, past people. I don't know. That's interesting. You could be, for some, you could be getting closure about things in one way or another. For others, the appearance of these past people could be emotionally shocking, for lack of a better word. Things, I feel like for some, like something either was or could be revealed that I don't know, creates anxiety, I guess, which is not the right way of saying that, the closest I can come up with at this time. Yeah, this is a fun reading. I've been channeling since obviously beginning. We've already got incense going too. I had to start that beforehand. So okay, topaz. I'll show you. It's white topaz. I'm pretty sure topaz comes in other colors too. But I'm not a stone expert, so don't quote me on that. This stone has an an incredible amount of energy and can direct it with pinpoint accuracy. It sheds light on your life path and lets you see clearly your mistakes and how to achieve your goals. It brings about self-trust and an abundance of confidence. Everything in your life looks clear with this stone. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling like for some of you, it's almost like maybe something is coming back around that maybe you thought you had dealt with, or maybe you just didn't want to deal with, or like you thought, whatever, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be different for everybody, but something like from the past that you thought was done is going to be coming up. And it's kind of like the universe is like, okay, are you going to approach the situation differently? What have you learned since the last Lionsgate portal? What have you learned? And if you haven't, learned anything, then that's okay. But that's kind of like what the universe does. If you're going to learn your lessons, you're going to be like, okay, like I've learned this lesson and I'm done and I'm ready to like move on and be done with this one. Then you're just going to be like, okay, prove it. Let's see. Here's this person. Here's the same situation. Here's the same situation with a different person. Here's the same feeling in a different situation. How are you going to react this time? Are you going to react the same or are you going to react differently? What have you learned? And how are you going to apply it? You know what I mean? It's going to be different for everybody. For others of you that are not in that energy, that are feeling like more of the like abundance sort of energy, like the things coming together, like the ending of cycles, this could have to do with money. Like you could have, and the Knight of Pentacles shows up. So you could be starting a new job, actually. Maybe like a better paying job or something. But let's see. Let's get into the tarot. And let's see. I did pre-shuffle. So all right. I don't know if you guys can see, but if you're wondering what these like black dots are, that's me using Sharpie as a pen and forgetting to put something underneath it. So that's what I do. Because, yeah, I am me. Anyway, what is this about? Like, let's just get a card on the overall energy that we're talking about. Like, what's the situation? What's going on here? Let's start off with that. Okay. Oh, okay. So, I kind of feel like I feel like it should go like this. But I feel like this one should be separate. Okay, we'll come back to that one. So these two fell out together. It's the Seven of Pentacles and the Devil. Seven of Pentacles and the Devil. And then following that is the Emperor. So Earth energy coming up, Capricorn and Aries energy as well. Definitely could be dealing with for some of you, we're going to get clarification here. But it does feel like this is something that you have put a lot of work in. It feels like you put a lot of work into the healing. Like if this, like let's say for example, this is like a breakup. And it's been like, say a few years ago you had a breakup with somebody and it was something that was like pretty rough, and you've been working at healing from it. And I feel like it could be something that like maybe has been like a slow process, but it's something that you've been consistently working at, and it's like you're at this point now to where you're like ready to reap your harvest almost, you put in the hard work and now it's time. It's like you've spent those years as the caterpillar in the cocoon, and now it's time for you to break out and be the butterfly. I hope that's a better way of saying that. It could be, for some of you, you could be dealing with some sort of karmic situations. This could be a past person, like an ex, or like a lover in some way. But for some of you, it could be you could have been married to this person, but that doesn't have to be the case. This could also be family. I'm really feeling for some of you, it's family. I feel like it could be multiple people. Friends could be applicable too. Could be a group. Family, friends. Maybe your friends know your family, or your family knows your friends, or something like that. I don't know. And then we have the Emperor, which I feel like this is you, regardless of whether or not you are an Aries or an Emperor. You know, this is my card that represents the Divine Masculine, so you could definitely be a Divine Masculine that's watching this, but you don't have to be. You could be a Divine Feminine, or you could not resonate with either of them, you know. But it's just like the energy, and this is like somebody who I feel like, you know, you're very in control of your emotions and like what's going on, and it's almost like you have like control of the situation. I do feel like there could be like this person or these people could be trying to use like manipulative tactics in some way. There could be addiction involved as well. Codependency maybe for some. Okay, but let's get some clarification. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? The King of Pentacles in the reverse. Why the King of Pentacles in the reverse? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like whatever situation it was that you have been healing from was something that kind of like, I feel like for some of you it could have like it could have broken you. You know what I mean? Like it could have been something that like really just hurt your heart. And it could have made you feel like you went from being like, you know, this king to, you know, like sitting on your throne, like having it all, to kind of like having like nothing. Like you could have like felt like your entire world was turned upside down. You could have felt like your entire personality or your way of life, or just like something about like maybe even like your whole energy could have like shifted because of this. Like I feel like it was just like this could have been something that took you by surprise. And then it was like you had like, but you've been working on doing the healing, and it's like, yeah, you got knocked down, but you got back up again, you know? So now you're like a knight, and this knight is moving towards still becoming like the king. You know, it's just kind of like this hurdle that you've got to get through, which is probably, you know, like I was saying before, the lesson that the universe is like, okay, prove it. You know, prove that you have moved on from this person. Prove that you have healed. Prove that you are strong. You know, prove that you're not going to go back into the same ways. Prove that, you know, you've broken these habits. Whatever the case may be. Whatever it is that you've been working on. For some of you, the number 7 could be applicable. July, or it could have been something like 7 months ago, or like 7 years ago. It could be something like within the last week or in this next coming week that you, you know, it could be these energies. Because in a week is the 808, the Lionsgate portal. So this could be something that, I mean, if you're watching this at the time of upload, this is a timeless video. But these energies right now are very, very strong. So I think that the Lionsgate portal could definitely have something to do with them. For some of you. It feels to me like a week. Like last week, or like the next week, or this coming week, or like something like that. It's like 7 days. But, you know, I don't predict the time. Like, that's just, that just came to me. So it could be applicable for some of you, and, you know, it could be not applicable for others. So I do want to point out here that the Devil card is the number 15, and 5 and 1 is 6. And 6 is the number that resonates with the planet Venus, which is the goddess of love. The Emperor is Aries, which is ruled by Mars. Mars and Venus, divine masculine, divine feminine. For some of you, this could be I don't know. I'm not going to say that yet. We'll see what else comes out. You could have, like, if this is a romantic situation that's coming around, you could have thought this was your person. For others of you, this could be, like, if it's family, like, this could be some sort of a paternal figure, a patriarchal paternal figure. It could be, I feel like some of you could have like a grandfather or something that's a guide too, that could have be tied to this generational and ancestral healing that you're doing. They could be with you and like helping you stay strong through this. Interesting messages today. Also, if this is a 6, 6 and 4 is 10, which again would be endings and beginnings. And then if we were to add that together, 10 and 1 is 17, 7 and 1 is 8. 8. With the Lionsgate portal coming around. Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. 8 is also representative of infinity. And if you're watching this at the time of upload, we are in August, the 8th month of the year. So, synchronicities. What else? What else? All right, put those back. We'll see if those come back out. All right. I want to see what this Knight of Pentacles is working towards. Let's see. Yeah? Let's be nosy. What is the Knight of Pentacles heading towards? Where's this knight going? Holy, that was a lot. I'm gonna put those back because that's way too many and not what I was expecting. We're gonna shuffle this a couple of times. Sorry, guys. That's what I get for being nosy. Some of you, I feel like this is, you could have like, don't take this the wrong way, but you could have like really grown up a lot. Because I feel like this knight and this 7 of, like this person on the 7 of Pentacles and this knight, like I feel like they're the same person. But it's like this character, he looks younger than the knight. So it's kind of like maybe this is like maybe this was something that happened in like your youth. This connection that really like hurt you, but it feels like there's been like a lot of growing up, like a lot of maturing, you know, which I guess comes with the emotional healing, right? All right. Let's not be nosy because you know what it is, and it's going to be different for everybody. So let's clarify this devil. Why is the devil here? Okay. I wasn't gonna say it, but it came up. All right, so this card right here is not a part of this deck. This card came with this deck, and I put it in the deck because I really, really, really like it. It's super cute, and it's the only one that's black and white. And this card is, I designated this card to be my specific twin flame card. So you may resonate with being a twin flame. You could be on the twin flame journey, and we're gonna need more clarification for sure. If you don't resonate with being a twin flame, that's okay. I resonate with being a divine partner. You may resonate with whatever it is that you resonate with. But the journey's still the same. It's just, how we choose to take it. All right. Okay, so here's the thing too, all right, because the Devil card, like, it's the Lovers. That's who's chained up there, is the Lovers. So, like, what is this? Because it feels to me like there could have been interference of some kind in a connection, which was not the original vibe I was getting here. So let's see what's going on here. Why? Clarify both of these, please. Just let's clarify both of these, please. And they would come face down. Mystery. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to laugh. Six of Cups. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing just at the clarity, honestly. Because it feels to me like one, or like either you or the other person in the situation could have approached this connection, because like, okay, this has become a love reading. So if you weren't here looking for love, sorry. We don't get to choose. I don't get to choose. The messages come out that need to come out, for those who need to hear them. So this, I don't even know, like, okay. Hold on, I'm trying to think, because there's like so much that I'm getting off of these cards right now. It feels to me like a few different situations. So somebody in this situation could have approached this connection, whether that was you or the other person, with non-committal energy. We'll say that. Non-committal energy, meaning you were probably just looking for a good time. It feels like that was not obvious, for whatever reason. It wasn't, it's like the connection wasn't seen for what it was, because somebody was non-committal in this. Because the Knight of Wands is the player. I'm sorry, but the Knight of Wands is the player of the deck. Like, that's of the whatchamacallits, Ace of Swords. Okay, so somebody could have spoken like a truth in this situation. Like, it could have been like one person like wanted to move things forward and the other person like didn't. Like, there could have been miscommunications in that, and it feels like that could have been something that came in between. For others of you, this could have been a third party. Like, there could have been a third party that came between, like, they chose somebody else, or you chose somebody else, or, like, there was just, like, maybe, like, other people on the side. Like, I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody, but it feels like to be honest, it also could be that like, okay, there's so many different situations here. So for some of you, it could have been that one of you approached the situation with player vibes, and the other one approached the situation, you know, wanting it to be sweet and romantic and soulmatey, because they felt it, they felt the connection. And feelings weren't reciprocated, so, you know, there was an ending here. It could be that, you know, you've been unable to, it could be that you've been healing from the situation and this person comes back around and tries to make amends in some way. For others of you, it could be that this was a past situation that you've been working through and healing on, but you've been you closed your heart off, and so you've been approaching situations from this non-committal energy, because we do have like all of this green here, which is talking about the heart chakra. And if you know, like, that you can't have the, you know, twin flames, soulmate energy. You can't have that loving connection if your heart is closed off. You know, it just becomes this, you know. So it could be that you've been trying to heal that. That could be what the blockages are. You might be faced with another situation where, you know, you're gonna have to you know, you're gonna be tested in some way. It could be that this connection comes back around because the universe is like, okay, like, because, I mean, we've got the Six of Cups and we have this Twin Flame card. I mean, if the Lover's card was here, then it would be like straight up set in stone. But this feels to me like a very strong soul connection. So it could have been, there could be somebody coming in here that is a strong connection. This could be somebody that you may have already connected with, or it just feels like you instantly feel that feeling of having known them before. And, you know, it's like, are you going to approach them, you know, with this player energy again? Or are you going, you know, like, this could be the situation is reversed where, like, maybe you're the type of person who, you know, has dealt with these types of people, you know, and it's like, are you going to notice the red flags? Maybe it's a specific person, like this person coming back around. Are you going to notice the red flags in them? You know, have they changed? How much have you changed? You know? We have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, so it feels like, wow. It feels like there was definitely some divine truth coming out here. There's like clarity. I want to get more information on this. Let's get more information on this middle row, please. Temperance, balance, balancing out and tempering. This is interesting. Why is the Emperor here? Okay, so it feels like somebody's made a decision, and they're going to be moving forward, because we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Chariot. It could also be two, like, something's come into balance. It feels like somebody's rushing in here, because the Chariot is travel, and it's fast travel. We have another 7. It's like this Emperor's made a decision, and now he's going to start rushing in. I wonder if, okay, so for some of you, it feels like maybe you have made a decision, or I'm just going to say it that way. Just flip it if it resonates for you, but it feels like you've made a decision to move towards some connection that may have ended in the past, that maybe you didn't approach right, or there was just like, maybe there was just some, I don't know, maybe like emotional immaturity. It could have been like an age thing for some. Like you could have been like, you know, young. And when you're young, you're more immature than you are when you grow up a little bit. There could have been some time between the two of you since you've connected. And it feels like maybe you've been thinking about this a lot. I want to know who the devil is, though. Like, what exactly is this devil energy? Because, like, I feel like this devil energy is what came between these lovers here. And what it is that it's like an obstacle almost. But I feel like you're wanting to charge in regardless. Like you're going to just plow through that devil. But what is the devil? 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords, and then the 6 of Wands. This could be a long distance thing for some. The 6 of Wands talks about travel as well. There's also victory. Both the Chariot and the 6 of Wands are driving on a red carpet. So you guys could do something in the where you like have a lot of eyes on you or something. Like you could have like a lot of popularity in some way. There was definitely heartbreak. There could have been a lot of fighting. There could have been other people involved. Because this 5 of Wands is like multiple people here. There's 5 people that are fighting. And there's 3 swords. It could have been a third party situation. What is this devil? Can we clarify the devil, please? Okay, let's shuffle. Why is the devil here? Is it a person? Is it an energy? Is it an energy of a person or of people? I'm just gonna put a heads up right now. If you hear my stomach growling, sorry. That's what happens when I am prompted to do tarot reading. Forget to eat first. Guess I wasn't prompted. I planned on doing one. I just had a nice pretty plan, and the universe was like, no girl, we're gonna be messy because that's what we do, because that's life. Okay, the devil. Why is the devil here? What is the devil? What is this devil energy? Is it a person, place, thing, idea? What is this? Ooh, a person. We got Queen of Wands in the reverse. So it feels like there could have been a karmic that came between this divine partner situation. Who is this Queen of Wands? Could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. Could be somebody older than you, it doesn't have to be. Also doesn't have to be a queen. Apply it how it resonates for you. They could have come across as seeming really nice, like really sweet. They could have a cat. They could be a Leo. Again, it doesn't have to. Why is this Queen of Wands here? Where's that the Queen of Wands? Page of Cups and the Hanged Man. So it feels to me like you could have actually like really like thought this person was like somebody that you could have connected with. You could have like come in with the Page of Cups and like try to offer, you know, your cup to them, and for whatever reason, something happened that changed your perspective. What happened? Here's me being nosy again. Why are the Hangman? What happened? What happened? The Hierophants. They didn't want it. A feel like there was rejection. 4 swords on the bottom of the deck. And the moon. Ooh, death. Okay, there could have been something hidden. This person could have hidden something from you. They could have been lying. That sucks. I'm sorry. But, you know, rejection is protection. So it makes me wonder, though, why you're thinking about this person now, though. Maybe it's because this connection came in between this one, and now you're realizing that it could be a situation where you made the wrong choice, or the other person made the wrong choice. Apply how it resonates to you. But I'm doing this reading for you, and so that's why I'm reading it. I'm saying it this way. So don't take offense. I'm not trying to pick on you or anything. I would never do that. I'm honest. You know, like I'm gonna call it how it is. I'm gonna try and be nice about it and like respectful, and I don't want you two to get mad at me. But yeah. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The only thing sugar-coated here is candy. That would actually probably be pretty gross. Sugar-coated candy. That'd be a lot of sugar. Like if it was real sugar. Okay, I'm going off on a tangent. Never mind. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from here. It feels to me like I don't know. For some of you, maybe you were trying to decide between two people too. And like this one wasn't what you thought it would be. Because the Hierophant's also a 5, and 5s are representative of change. They can also be representative of conflicts. Interesting. For some of you, I feel like this could have like made you kind of get a new perspective on maybe where you stood with your spirituality. I'll only take that if that resonates with you. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the oracles and let's get some advice. Shall we? What should we do first? If you're wondering, I've got them all right here, and so I'm looking to see. Let's do the angel, that's weird. Let's do the animal spirits. So again, pre-shuffled. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I'll just split it 3 times. And I'm gonna pull from the middle because it's too big for me to shuffle properly. Oh. Elephants. Ooh, I love elephants. Greatness. Elephant. Elephant. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Yep. Completely agree. Completely agree. For those of you where this is not a past person coming back, this could be a new, like your, if you resonate with being a twin flame or a divine partner, or whatever label you want to put on it. This could be that person coming in for you, or it could be, if you don't, then it could be like somebody that's a soulmate coming in for you. And it feels like you may have to, this could be your hurdle here. It feels like this person is, like, I don't know, like maybe they are like really sweet, like too sweet almost. Like maybe it was hard to imagine that they could be so, because the Queen of Wands can, be not that nice of a person, especially in the reverse. I mean, every queen can be not that nice of a person. Every king too. But it says love is your strength. So it feels to me like you know, you just, for some of you, like, you could have just connected with like a lot of really just unpleasant people. Like, it could have just been like a lot of unpleasant situations, and maybe you've been trying to heal from that, you know. But there is this sense of like a non-committal energy, whether that was in the past or that's like kind of, maybe that's something that you're like trying to work through. And you know, it's reasonable because, or understandable because you've been hurt, and when you're hurt, you know, you want to build walls and protect your heart because that stuff sucks horribly. And especially if it's a situation where you're left with no closure and you have to like heal on your own and like kind of like work on forgiving somebody who's like never and acknowledged what happened and probably never will. You know, that can be really hard, but the natural thing, I think, the natural instinct would be is to want to protect it, you know, to want to protect your heart and to build up walls. And the easiest way to stay away from being heartbroken is to not let anybody get close. But in a way, you know, that just kind of like hurts you even more, because then the ones that you do feel like you connect with are going to be the ones that are on the same, you know, with that same frequency, because that's the frequency that you're coming into a connection with. And, you know, they're not going to want that because it's not, you know, the same vibe. I hope that makes sense. You know, it's why like sometimes friends with benefit situations don't work. It could have been something like that, you know, what someone caught feelings and it wasn't reciprocated. But it's going to be different for everybody. So apply how it resonates. Okay, let's get some light worker messages. You don't have to resonate with being a light worker for these messages to be helpful. But if you do resonate with being a light worker, then, you know, then yeah. Very good shuffle. Okay. Some light worker messages, please. We have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits Soul Tribe. And then we have Take a Break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. I actually posted something about this today on my Instagram. Literally that same thing. Take a break. Get a snack. Get some water. Like, you've been doing a lot of work. And I feel like it's possible, like, some of you might be, like, kind of beating yourself up. Like, it feels like you could have found something out. Like, maybe it was because of this person. Maybe it had to do with, like, the situation. I don't know. But it feels like you found something out. And it created this sense of, like, urgency in you. Like, you had to, like, take care of it now. Everything had to be done now. Or maybe you just felt like there was, like, a weight on you. And this is just a reminder that, you know, like, it's not gonna, like, you don't have to worry about finishing the mission right now. You know, it's a lifetime's mission, so it's not going to be finished until the lifetime's over, you know. So enjoy it. Take a break. Like, yes, that doesn't mean don't do the work and don't, you know, keep doing your mission. It just means that you don't have to be 1,000% focused on it all the time, every single day. It's okay for you to, like, not worry about whatever healing it is that you're doing and just like, you know, binge watch a Netflix show or something. It doesn't mean that you're, you know, not putting in the work. It just means that you're doing you're remembering to take care of yourself, you know, and it's especially important to remember to take care of your body and your mental health too, because like, I mean, if you're stressing out about a lot of stuff and like maybe it's affecting sleep or it's affecting how you're eating, then that can create, you know, problems with your physical health and your mental health, and then everything, you know, your spiritual health is affected too. Everything is connected. So make sure that you are tending all of your healths. Check all your boxes, you know? Okay. I like that. Check all your boxes. Check your own boxes. Like, you know that, like, you want to meet somebody that's going to check all your boxes? Check your own boxes. I like that. That's a good message. Alright. Let's get some inner effing peace ones. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already before you leave. If this video is resonating with you and these messages are resonating with you, or if you just enjoy it and enjoy me. So these do have swear words in them. I will not be saying the swear words, but you can read them. So YouTube's probably gonna get mad at me about that, and that's okay. I have a lot on my hands, YouTube. I promise that I'm not trying to be rude. I just don't want to go through every single one of my cards and try and like scratch off all the bad words, because like, can't we just be grown-ups? All right, my videos are for adults. So just saying. Just saying. A little tangent. Alright. That's the energy of these cards coming out. Let's just be adults. Okay. Take a joke. It's just a word. It's just a word that somebody somewhere once upon a time decided was a bad word and you shouldn't say it. But okay. I like how I threw a bunch of them. So the first one we have is keep your word. Yeah, I knew that somebody in this situation was lying. So this could be you, this could be the other person. Whatever the case is, keep your word. Something so right about that. Yeah. There really is. And then we have Hello Sea of Tranquility. Bye bye, dumbass BS. Bye. See you later. I'd say it was fun, but you know, it was real, I guess. Anyway. I kind of like lost what I was gonna say there, so that ended horribly. Next we have highly meditated. So for some of you, there's definitely strong suggestions here of meditating, rest, with a license to chill. Yeah. See, I was saying that. Take a break. Chill. Netflix and chill. Hulu and chill. Addicted to inner peace. Get your quick fix. I like it. I love inner peace. Totally addicted to that for sure. Okay. Actually, let's do that one last, and let's do this one. We're gonna get the stars, some starseed oracles. Then we're gonna end it with the Soul's Truth oracles. Again, you don't have to resonate with being a starseed in order for these messages to resonate with you. But yeah, if you don't know what a starseed is, this is not the right video or channel for that information. I will probably never be able to go into the full detail of it, and I don't consider myself to be an expert. I just resonate with it for my own personal reasons, and I have my own personal journey and experiences. So, you know, there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of other channels. Just be careful. Make sure that you trust your instincts on what it is that the information that you are obtaining, and that applies with anything, especially like twin flames, light workers, starseeds, you know, all of that kind of stuff. Anything. Just always trust your intuition when it comes to everything. If it doesn't feel right for you, then it's not for you. Okay, and just leave it, and that's that. You know. But there's a lot of misinformation and disinformation out there. It's a fun little tactic where they just kind of throw a whole bunch of stuff out there, and then you don't really know what the truth is from the fiction. So you have to kind of trust your intuition when it comes to that stuff. But anyway, let's get some starseed messages, and then, yeah, we shall get some more messages. Okay, so the first one that came out is strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is something that you have been working really hard towards. And I feel like the universe is recognizing that and is like coming in to reward you. You know, like whether that's with this like new connection, or it could be like a soul family, like maybe like good friends, or you know, like it's going to be different for everybody. For some of you, it's going to be a job. It could honestly be multiple things. You know, it's like I don't even know how to explain that. Reaping what you sow, I guess. But like, it's like all the positive things. Although there's really no such thing as, anyway, tangent. Next we have love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Which is the ultimate mission, right? Love. Because love is what will conquer everything, you know? And love is not limited to romance. Love is everywhere and in everything, and it should be. It's unconditional. It is the one and only thing that should always be freely given and freely received, and not in a hippie sort of a way, free love kind of a way, but in that kind of a way. But, you know, not in the same way. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, if everybody just loved each other, then there would be no war. There would be no need for peace and war, because there would just always be peace. Because why would you want to hurt somebody that you love? You know? I don't know. That's just what makes sense to me. Okay, let's get a Soul's Truth oracle, and then we're gonna call it a night, and I'm gonna go make me some food because I'm hungry. Okay, let's get a message, please, for the collective to end this reading. Okay, let's get 2 messages. So the first one is, what am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, I said that word. As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. I'm saying that. Endings and beginnings. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? I said that in a different way, but I said that. All right. Today's soul action. Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back to being certain of who you are and where you are going. Today's mantra. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved. I am safe. And I belong. Yes. Yes. Love it. Ugh. Kick my feet with happiness. Okay. Am I letting fear stop me? Oh, this like almost goes hand in hand with that. Am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Yep. Today's soul action. Today, be brave and do it scared. Feel the fear and do it anyway. That's like the whole Fool card. Choose one fear and move through it. Yes, one at a time. Just one hurdle at a time, because that's, it's, don't overwhelm yourself. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Yes. Be your own hero. I love it. I love it. All right. Those are the messages that I have for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I really hope that they resonated with you and that they were helpful. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button before you leave. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Check out the links in the description box below, and I will see you all in the next one.